Welcome to my channel Programming with Vishnu. Today we are in LeetCode series of 75. We are solving the fourth problem. The problem name is can place flowers. So this is the fourth problem, can place flowers. Okay, first we'll understand the problem. See, the question is we have here some spots, like kind of array of spots. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Consider this is array of spots. Okay, so what is the question is you need to plant a flowers. Suppose there will be already a flowers in these spots. Suppose here this is the flower 1 flower tree, this is the flower 2, this is the flower 3. This is already present. So the question is they are giving you n flowers, like n flower trees. Okay, you need to plant in the empty spaces. Okay, you need to plant in the empty spaces, but here the condition is no plant to be adjacent side. Means suppose there is a there is a flower tree here. This side, left side and right side both should be empty. Then it has to come flower tree, then empty. See, for this tree, right side and left side, both the sides is empty. You have to consider this. So there is an array of spots where you can plant the trees. Okay, in the array there will be already existing trees. Suppose here already it is there, existing one. Okay, so they given some n value, means suppose n equal to 2. You need to check whether you can accommodate this 2 inside the array. So now see, suppose here f1 f2 f3 is there. Now I can't place here because this side is not empty. Here next I need to check here. Okay, here I can place because this side is empty and this side is empty, so I can place one extra flower. Okay, now so here it will be minus. Next here it is empty, but this side is not empty and this adjacent side is not empty. So here what happened, I'm only able to place one flower tree in the given array. So another one is left, so we need to give return false. Okay, what you need to do, there is a array of flower beds where you can plant trees. Okay, in this already existing flower trees are there. Okay, consider this is the flower trees. Suppose he want to plant, there is n value which user want to plant the trees. Okay, what is the rule? There will be no flower tree adjacent to side, means the left side and right side both has to be empty. Okay, means when the flower tree is there, it has to be left side and right side both has to be empty spaces. Okay, now what you will do, there is a n. Now you will check from this. Okay, this is empty, this is also empty. See, for the first position always left side will be empty. This is if you consider left side, this is you consider right side. Okay, so you need to check the first. So this position is empty, there is no flower here. Okay, in the problem, if a flower tree is there, they are denoting with 1. Okay, if empty space, then they are denoting with 0. Okay, so here there is no tree. Okay, this is the first starting position. For the starting position, left side always true. Left side check, always true. You need to check on the right side. Okay, here also empty, so you can put here flower, extra flower tree, fx1 I am giving. Okay, next this position you can't come because you already planted here. You know this you can't, so you have to jump for this, means I plus 2 you have to go. I plus 2 means you have to jump 2 times. From one here you can't place, you know, here because adjacent can't. Next you have to go here. What happened here? Here already the flower tree is mentioned, so then again you will go next to here. Okay, when you plant only you have to go 2 times. Okay, then you see here you are going here, it is empty. Now you are checking right side flower is already there, right side false, left side also is there, so false, both the false. No, next you will go here, it is already available. Next year go here. Here what will happen, right side you have empty but left side no. Again you will come here in the end. When you came the end, the right side is always true. Okay, and the left side you have to check. In the left side it is empty, so you can flower here fx2. So you put 2 extra trees in this array, so that means you have written true. How we are going to do? Whenever you are planting a tree, you will do n minus minus. So when it will become a 0, that means you planted all the trees. When it has some value, it means you didn't plant all the trees. I hope you understood the scenario. So what we are going to do here, first we'll write a algorithm. First we'll iterate a loop from I equal to 0 to array dot length, as well as what we'll do, and we'll check the condition also, n is greater than 0, because after you planting the trees, it doesn't need to iterate the array. So we'll iterate the array until the array dot length, or and it n value has to be greater than 0. Okay, so then what we'll check? Flower bed. We'll check whether flower bed of position, whether it is equal to 0. 0 means space. Okay, if equal to 0 only, we are going to check whether right side we can keep or left side is empty or not. Suppose if it is not equal to 0, then again we are going to iterate. Next, so suppose if it is a 0, what we are going to do here? First we are checking whether can plant left. Means this is a boolean. We are checking whether we can plant a tree on the left side. Means it is empty or not. So here left side means this is, you consider this is the left, this is the right side. Means left side will be always start with the 0. This will go for the end. Okay. So how you will check? Always left side is true when it is the initial position. So you have to check whether I equal to 0, or suppose you are there, you have to check left side, means you have to go minus I minus 1 equal to 0. This is the conditions to check left side. Suppose for the right side, whether you can need to check with the right side. I told already, for the last element, in array, right side is always true. So whether it will be I equal to length, array length minus 1, or suppose if you are there here, if you want to check right side, you have to move one right, from this position you have to move next one. So I plus 1, you need to check whether it is equal to 0. Okay, then what you are going to check? If both the conditions, left side and right side, is correct, suppose left and right, if the both sides are true, then only, if the both sides are empty, then only we are going to plant a tree. So here n minus minus. Now I remember I said when we plant a tree, we need to go I plus 2, means not one time. Suppose if it is go to the loop, what happened in the loop? We are doing I plus plus. Okay, only one time it is going to increase. So what I am doing here I am moving I plus plus. So here one time it is happened, and in the loop it is going to happen another time. So 1 plus 1, it is going to be happen 2 times. Okay, then in the end what we are going to return n less than or equal to 0. N less than or equal to 0 means if it is 1 2 3 4, then we didn't successfully planted a trees. So if it is a 0, then you can return it true. This is what. Now we will write a code here. Observe here. Now here we have, this is the array, flower bed array. This is the n value, which is the number of trees we need to plant. So first what we'll do, we'll take one variable length. Okay, flower bed dot length. So now this length variable consists the array length. Okay, now we are going to iterate array from starting position, from int I equal to 0 until I less than length, and we have one more condition, and until n is greater than 0, then I plus plus. I plus plus. So where we are going to plant the trees? If it is an empty space, space means 0. So what we are checking, if flower bed of I equal to 0, then we are going to handle. Otherwise, again it will go to the next iteration. Okay. Now if you see here, okay, next it will go to the next item. Now when it is empty space, what we need to see? We need to check first boolean is left side empty. When it will be left side empty, for the sure, when it is starting position I equal to 0, or when flower bed, this is the array we are checking before I minus 1 equal to 0. In these two conditions, we are checking whether it is the starting position or the position left side is empty. Okay. So here it, when suppose it will kind of checking the left side is empty. Now for right side is empty. Boolean is right side empty. How we can check right side? Whether it is I equal to last position means length minus 1. In array, what is the index value of last position? Length minus 1. Or if you are checking right side means you have to go plus 1. So flower bed of I plus 1. I plus 1 equal to 0. So here, sorry, it is not braces, it is square brackets because we are iterating that. Okay. Now here what it will do? It will check whether left side empty or right side empty. So when we have to plant, if the both sides is empty, so what I am going to do here, if left side empty and condition is empty, when then is and condition, when both are true, then only it is going to be true, is right side empty. Okay. So when both the condition is going to be satisfied, I am going to plant a flower. I am going to plant a flower means n minus minus. Okay, I am reducing the value. Plant a tree. Okay, n minus minus. And as I said, suppose if you go here, this iteration happen, this I value is going to be increased one time only. So when the plant, I said we have to increase 2 times, I plus plus. Okay, this is the way it is going to iterate for I equal to 1, I equal to 3, I equal to 4 until the length or n is greater than 0. Okay, now we are going to return here, return n whether it is less than or equal to 0. Okay, I am going to run this code. Okay, here we got some error. Let's see what is the error. Sorry, here double equal to, because we are comparing, right? That was miss. Okay, let me run this code again. See, both are successful, both the test cases. Now I am going to submit this code. See, it is successfully submitted. Okay, that's it. So here what is the steps you need to follow? First you need to iterate array and you need to check whether the left side is empty and right side is empty. You need to remember, for the left side initial position is always true, for the right side the last position is always true. Okay, if the both the condition is true, you need to go into a plant a tree. Plant a tree means you are reducing, when you are planting you are reducing the count, right? Suppose you have need to plant 3 plants. If you already planned, what you are going to 3 minus 1 2. So the same way I am doing here. And suppose if planted in a position 1, you are not going to in a plant in a position 2, right? You are going to 3, means you are going to place again. So I am increasing here one time and automatically in the array it is going to increase another time, means it is going to be 2 times. Suppose if flower bed is not empty space, what we are going to do? We are going to skip that iteration. Only we are going to check when it is empty. Means you can plant a tree when it is empty space. On the end, we are going to we are checking directly, we are checking whether it is less than 0 or equal to 0. In that time only we are exhausted the plants which we are going to be planned. Okay, so this is what how you can solve this problem. Thank you for watching. Happy coding.